141 pages. Now this jackhole went all the way back to damn near birth, talking about how he had the happiest time in his life when he was a 6-year-old playing with girls. So, okay, he says that's the only time that he has happy memories of the other sex.
Well, I mean, that's one of the few times when I have happy memories too when I'm playing with girls.
Well, not at 6 years old.
Well, no.
Okay.
Oh, I'm talking about today, but
I'll be like, that's when I started.
All I'm saying is, what, and one of the comments I was reading before the show, apparently he was seeing multiple head doctors.
And then the one part I didn't get to read about is, how did he get the weapons?
Well, legally.
Okay.
Because, one of the, and I know that's been a big issue, and I don't even want any of the NRA jackholes to call. I don't give a rat's ass about your opinion on whether or not, this is legal, that legal. He bought them legally.
Okay.
Okay. This is not a Second Amendment show. We'll save that for another day. What they were talking about is he bought 3 of them. And the only thing that made a little bit of sense that they're trying to do now is that if you are a parent or a guardian of a nut job like this kid, and they knew it was a nut job, you can go to court. Oh, no, I'm sorry. They'd like you to be able to go to court and say, Your Honor, can you put him on hold for a little bit before you let him buy a gun? We think he's a little off his rocker.
Yeah, but how do you know if that's what they're trying to do?
Well, that's fine.
If you're in that job,
hold on, and that's what I wanted to talk about today. Because Mike usually jumps on these things, but I was curious where he's at because he's got head daughters in college. He doesn't like the government intervention, so that was going to be my topic for this segment is. Should your parents, let's say, because you live at home in the basement, you're a little creepy. I'm talking about Arvin. Your mom thinks that you might be a pedophile.
No, she doesn't, because she's seen the blow-up dolls.
Should your mom be allowed to go to court and say, I think my son is a freak, before you let him clear the background check on any of the weapons, he should have to go through a shrink or a psychiatrist or
so
psychologist?
you're saying before the fact.
No, because somebody recognizes that you have issues.
Right.
So it should, but what I'm saying is, should that be allowed? And then at what point does it stop? Because the secondary question was, this kid was 22.
Right, that's the thing. I mean, a parent can intervene up until the time that they're 18. After that, I mean, not even a school will give you, Well, but that's what they're talking about, though. So what I'm saying is, in this particular case, you got 1 or 2 doctors saying this kid was a nut job. His parents are saying he's off his rocker. He's putting manifestos. He's got things online. There's a ton of issues with this nut job.
Right.
Okay. Should, even at 22, should one of his parental figures been allowed to ask a judge to put a hold on the clearance?
But how many parents are going to say, "Hey, my kid is crazy"?
Well,
I don't know. That's why I bring that up. I don't know. I mean, again, will people do? I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know. Do we not want to start getting the government involved in what's really is parenting issues? My kid is crazy. Can you guys help me? I mean, I don't know. I know maybe when they're minor because the parents have more. The kids don't have as many rights. Maybe, but when you're an adult, I mean...
Okay, that's funny.
And then when does it stop?
But okay, to your point...
I'm 40, and my mom doesn't like the way...
If you're crazy, I don't know if it should ever stop.
But let's say I'm 40 and I spank my boy. My mom doesn't agree with that, and she calls child services. I think he's abusing the boy.
Well, they do that now.
But that does happen.
Well, I understand that, but
Okay, no, but hold on. So let me ask the question, because, correct me if I'm wrong, of the last 2 to 3 years, the number of tragedies we've seen with kids being drowned, beaten, killed, left to starve. We saw one a few weeks ago. The poor child was locked in an animal cage because the daughter wanted to go off and bang her loser, boyfriend.
And I don't necessarily agree with that specific one there.
Whatever it takes, Arvin. But to all you ladies out there with kids, Arvin at the3guysrant.com. But
I support single moms.
What I'm saying,
with my $1 bill.
But what I'm asking is, when these situations happen, inevitably, on almost every one of those occasions, you heard the parents or an aunt or an uncle come out and say, you know what? Estaba loca. I tried to tell. Nadie me hacía caso. I would call children's services. I called the police. I called
never the direct parent. That's my
no. Half the time it is. I think
it's after the fact, so that they don't get dragged to court for something that their kid did.
I don't know that they're thinking that, though, Armin, because a grandparent, as many grandparents as I've ever met, grandparents usually love the grandkids more than their own kids. because that's a
Right,
second
right.
chance for them. Because they said, you know what, I screwed up with this rat bastard, this loser of a child, but this grandchild. And I'm just saying, most grandparents, I admit, my mother included, looks at the grandkids with these eyes and this hope and this, I can do something better here.
You're like, cabrona, nunca me miraste así a mí.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay. And because they were working, they had to raise you and feed you and wipe your ass and all that stuff.
What do you mean used to?
So
whoa.
Okay, so that's why I'm saying though, I don't know. I've met parents and I think times have changed a little bit. I mean, I've come across a lot of parents who will say things like, I really wish I would have dropped the hairdryer in the shower on my kid.
My mom actually did that to me.
Okay, but
So that's
what
not
I'm saying
a
is,
funny
so they
subject.
don't want to hurt their kid. But if the child is a detriment to society, a danger to themselves and others, and if the opportunity was there, would parents use it? And then if they would, this is why I asked Mike, because he has kids and I don't,
I think
should they use it?
I think the opportunity is there regardless. I mean, I don't know that you necessarily have to pass a law or anything. I mean, anybody can go report somebody for their behavior.
Yeah, but it doesn't stop you
You know.
because this kid, again, they called the police and they asked the cops to go
So
check
what you're
on
saying
him.
is that now somehow if a parent does that the courts have to enforce it. So then the problem is not whether the parent can report it. You're saying is, are the authorities taking it seriously if somebody does report it?
Yes.
Okay, so then the issue is not really with the parents; it's with the system.
Well, no, because right now, your mom, Arvin's mom, can come out tomorrow and say, Arvin's off his rocker. He's a nut job. Don't issue a gun to him.
Right.
But Arvin has no felonies that we know of.
Right.
Arvin has no, he's never robbed a bank. He's never done anything that would not allow a background check on a legally bought handgun.
The problem is that the background check. I'm not sure any background checks goes into mental health.
But that's what I'm asking you. That's one of the comments and one of the issues that was raised.
Yep.
That could or should it be allowed via what I'm asking about.
Is there a mental check if you want to join the Marines?
No.
Oh, that explains
A whole lot. There's no way they could do that, sir.
Are you watching the game at home? Why? Come watch it at Mambo Grill, the hottest spot in Downey. You'll have good food, drinks, and a great time at a low price. We have the coldest beer in our sports bar, where you can enjoy the game on any of our huge flat screen TVs. And when your home team wins, you get 25% off anything in Mambo Grill. We're on Downey Avenue, 1 block north of Firestone, or visit us on the web. Mambo Grill, love at first bite.
Hey, Jigaboo Jones.
Looking for some swag? Make sure to check out monsterclothing.com. They got everything
Jigaboo
from
Jones.
V-necks, t-shirts, hoodies, baby dolls,
That's a black
and
guy,
remember,
yeah, it's a black
custom
guy.
orders
It's a
are
cow.
always welcome, and much more. They're just not on the site yet. www.monsterclothingco.com or call them at 888-49-MONSTER. 888-49-MONSTER. Hablamos español. Doo-doo-doo.
Nurses Life Express provides unique apparel for all the hardworking nurses that wear many hats. It's apparel that expresses nurses' amazing, humorous, and caring personalities. After all, nurses are as influential as their united goal to help others. Nursing's not easy, but somebody's got to do it. For more information, please call 562-270-4312 or visit their website at www.nurselife.com. www.nurselyfe.com. Nurseslife.com, where nurses' lives are expressed.
KCAA Radio, Loma Linda, where no listener is ever left behind.
This is Becca Bateau. When I'm not reading 50 Shades of Grey and driving men crazy, I spend my time dreaming about the three guys rant: Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Yeah, right.
Streaming live from Los Angeles and worldwide, The Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Check out our website at www.the3guysrant.com. The Three Guys Rant starts now.
All right, we're back from the break. We were talking about that jackal that shut out of UC Santa Barbara over the weekend, and those poor kids. And like most stations, I don't want to mention his name or give him any more credit. And to any of the copycat killers out there who want to do something, swallow the bullet in your room, please. Better yet, go to a canyon where nobody cares.
To what?
Go to a canyon. Go somewhere where nobody's going to care. That's the part that cracks me up about these guys is that, manifestos and videos and, this guy talking about how he wanted to get revenge and he was going to make everybody pay.
Well, what's amazing is that this always happens here in the United States, man. You don't hardly hear anything like this happening anywhere else in the world, man.
Is that because they're afraid that their own government's going to shoot them?
I don't know, man. So it's got to be something that we're doing wrong here. I don't care,
We baby people too much, man, is a problem.
I don't know if
that's just...
I don't know what the problem is, but... So,
well, sticking with shootings, this would be a stretch, but I have a question. First off, I want to thank everybody that came out over the weekend. I know we did a little road tour. I know Phil was up in Palmdale, Lancaster. I was out by USC. I think Mikey was Orange County. I don't know where the hell you were at.
So hold on.
I'm coming full circle. I'm coming full circle.
A road tour.
No,
road
man.
trip. Okay.
I don't know how. In total, it was about 30 places. So first off, thank you to everybody who came out. But the reason I bring that up is, could our advancement with technology and pendejadas and iPads and PS4s and all that other chingaderas that everybody has, could that be the reason of our downfall as society as a whole? And they bring it up for a very specific reason.
Okay, but what downfall? On
where people are always inside playing something, getting fat. The gentleman in front of me with the green shirt is a perfect example. I'm just wondering.
Well, no, and I'm going to say it's not just the technology. I saw a documentary over the weekend that says the heater in your home makes you fat.
Plus, there's also the dino virus.
Well, what's funny is, do you know why a heater at home makes you fat?
Because it keeps you warm and fuzzy and makes you want to eat?
No. Because before there were indoor heating options other than a fireplace, people stayed active. And they went through the whole... I thought it was the stupidest thing I'd ever heard, so I said, I'm going to watch this documentary just to find out what the hell it's about.
Right.
But it made sense. So the answer to your question is yes, but it's long started since the first part of the century, after the Second World War, is when they say the majority of technology, which again kids today wouldn't call it technology, but indoor heating, indoor plumbing.
You mean making you civilized?
Well, again, we call it civilized, but what I'm saying is all of those factors.
Well, and the reason I'm asking you is because on the way out to USC on Saturday night, in between the shootings and everything else, it's a different world once you get out to the lower income cities.
You understand
the ghetto.
That
is that what you're saying?
Yes, I'm talking about the ghetto.
You understand that you trying to involve yourself in the shootings. USC as a college is approximately 125 miles south from where the idiot up in Santa Barbara was.
What's your point there, my friend? I don't see the connection. The reason can I finish what I'm saying? The reason I'm asking is, for example, within maybe a 5-mile radius, I saw at least 5 carnivals, all packed. And I could hear every now and then you can hear a gunshot.
It was a long weekend.
You know what? That might have a lot to do with it.
Most religious groups, a lot of schools raise money on long weekends.
But I'll give you more examples. In front of numerous homes, I saw women doing their toes and nails in front of the house. I saw women getting their hair done in front of the house.
You understand that in most parts of the country, when Mike and I lived in Georgia, that's commonplace. People sit on their porch. They sit out front. It's just because you're so antisocial and hate people.
They'll be sitting on the porch or even the sidewalk, chopping up vegetables for the meal that day. Or
whatever. Yeah, that's because they're selling stuff in front of their house, man.
No, dude, a lot of people do stuff out front, man. Well, and you're seeing a resurgence of that more and more here in California.
Well, I don't know, man. Like I said, there was. I saw kids.
What is your point?
I saw kids playing outside. I saw kids on skateboards. I saw kids on bicycles. I saw kids hitting piñatas. I saw Taco Man almost on every corner.
Get to the point.
And that's wrong. How?
I don't see that out here. I don't see that. I don't see it here. So my question is having a lower income better for your health? That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, you could have said this 10 minutes ago. Instead of dragging us all through all that BS.
You know what? I got to paint a beautiful picture.
You wasted a third of the show to ask the question.
It's been like 90 seconds.
Not necessarily, because a lot of people with the lower incomes, they don't have access to doctors or what have you. They eat crap, and they're just as fat as everybody else.
I didn't.
But now
I got to differ because I didn't see anybody.
I'm going to say this to you.
Completely obese.
No, here's the thing. To Arvin's point, I know that I read about a study several years ago.
The dinovirus.
No, not the dinovirus. But it does talk about lower income, for the most part, are happier with their lives until an idiot like Arvin points out what they don't have, then they're unhappy.
Well, I'll give you a perfect example. I'm from the ghetto. Yes, that's my statement.
Or you still are?
I'm still in the ghetto. But again, as a kid, I didn't know we were poor.
Okay, but that's just it. That's right. So to answer your question is, do they live better? Are they happier? Yes, until somebody or TV or social media says, we talk about this all the time. Immigrants. Mm-hmm. You see the news where people say, "Oh, there were 6 people living in a garage. It's a shanty garage. It had carpet and makeshift heating and 4 beds and a little what do you call those? A countertop stove."
Right.
That sounds like some good living to me.
And the media says, "Oh, these poor people were living like animals." But yet, when you talk to them and they tell you the third world country they came from, like, what are you talking about? I live in a palace.
Right.
Back home, we had cardboard, dirt floor, no running water, and no sanitation. All of a sudden, I got an indoor bathroom, and you see the grin on their face. So I think that's part of the problem, the perception, is that, yes, to your point, I think people are happier until somebody tells them, "Oh, you shouldn't be happy. You're poor. You live like an animal."
Stop it.
Yeah, I think, plus, for the most part, like Phil says, all those people that live in those situations typically just came to this country, haven't been here that long. So it is an improvement on their past lives. So it doesn't, I don't think it affects them at all.
I had an uncle, yes, I'm Hispanic, who said he wanted to wait at the border to find his next wife. And I said, "Why?" "I'm going to tell her that we don't have TV in America." I said, "Why?" Because I'm going to find me a beautiful woman who wants to cook and clean and take care of me. I'm going to get her at the border. And I said, "And what else? She's going to have no friends. I'm going to tell her that everybody here is barbaric." And I said, "Why?" The minute she makes friends, the minute she starts watching novelas, all of a sudden...
One episode of Oprah, and that's it.
That man should run for political office.
Well, he was saying one episode of the news, and she sees Gloria Allred.
Right.
Oh, hell no. So
that man's onto something.
See,
did he ever find his wife?
So it's one of those things that if you don't know, you're happier. So the term where ignorance is bliss, absolutely.
It's kind of like I saw it was a quoted conversation between a priest and an Eskimo. Apparently, the priest was trying to convert him.
This doesn't end as a dirty joke, does it?
No. I guess talk about
it. Almost came out.
Because you took half hour just to paint a pretty picture.
This is the 3 Guys Rant. We'll be right back.
Call the 3 Guys Rant now.
Would you like to comment? Get on the radio.
Check out our website at www.the3guysrant.com.
The 3 Guys Rant.
Number one.
Is that a stutter or as high as you can count?
I was ordering number 1 tequila.
Everybody's asking for number 1.
Great, another fancy bottle.
These guys are true artists. Never compromise integrity. They make tequila
Come
the
on.
old-fashioned way. Never mass-produced.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying have the number 1. Anything less is number 2. Number 1, tequila.
ProTech Carpet and Tile Care provides professional cleaning services for carpet, tile, and grout, upholstery, and fine area rugs. We aren't just cleaning experts, we are restoration experts. We have saved our customers hundreds or even thousands of dollars on new flooring and upholstery expenses after we restored what they thought was permanent soil and damage. We are professionally trained and certified technicians. We specialize in damage restoration caused by heavy soil, odor, spot removal such as coffee, tea, ink, gum, wine, oil, paint, nail polish, and many more. If you want the best in-home cleaning and professional services, call us today at 562-447-4300. We are ProTech.
Hey everybody, it's Kiara Lynn Ford and I'm listening to Rant Radio Network.
Streaming live from Los Angeles and worldwide, the 3 Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Check out our website at www.the3guysrant.com. The Three Guys Rant starts now.
All right, we're back from the break. Arvin is running back into the studio from doing God knows what. And this is for my wife. I wanted to make the comment for those of you who followed her. Today we lost Maya Angelou, and it's a big loss.
Can you tell me? I know she died. I have no idea who the woman is.
Okay, you see, that's what's troubling.
Can you smack him since you're closer to him?
That's what's so troubling. And the thing is, you're only 10 years younger than us, and you're that clueless. That's the truth. So earlier when you were asking, is it technology? And no, it's that you young people are stupid.
Are you calling your godson stupid? Because
don't get me started. Don't get me started. All right, I already told Mike that I want gypsies to come steal my godson.
Young people, not toddlers, man. They're born stupid. We got to teach them.
Maya Angelou was how would you describe her, Mike?
She was a poet,
an actress,
an author, and she was at one point America's poet laureate. Is that right?
She spoke at the '93 inauguration. Her headphones off. She spoke at the '93 inauguration for Clinton.
Yes, she did.
I know there was a lot of hoopla because they didn't have her speak for Obama. Or at Obama's inauguration. I heard a factoid on her today, which I found fascinating. She was San Francisco's first African-American trolley conductor.
Yep.
Wow.
And again, you would never think that's an accomplishment because in this room alone, we've got a Puerto Rican, a Hispanic, God knows what Arvin is, and
Pinay.
There you go. So,
Pinay, how do you spell that?
It's not P-E-E-N-A-Y. It's
for those of you that are hearing
that's how I would have spelled it.
For those of you that are hearing the sweet, soft, sultry voice, Arvin, introduce our guest.
Guess the world. The world guest.
I'm here. You guys are amazing. I'm just here.
No. So it's. I know we've had Monica in here before, but what's your official title?
I'm a publicist.
Okay.
So
it's Monica Busby. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I always chop that one up. So you're the big cheese over at
Quantum Leap Entertainment.
Quantum Leap Entertainment. Why don't you let us, besides the publicist, what's everything that entitles your title?
Oh gosh. Well, I'm glad. I love being a business owner. So one of my businesses is Quantum Leap Entertainment, and it's been around for about 7 years now.
Oh wow.
And basically, we cater to the celebrity world, doing red carpet events, bringing our clients here, introducing you guys to talent, and really spreading the word of. We love clients that really make a difference. So we really handpick what product or project or talent we really work with, and see how we can really help make a difference in this world. So that's
so why are you here?
I was gonna say that's why I love people.
I'm here. No.
That's why I love people like Monica, because if you caught what she said, if you read between the lines, she represents talent. She doesn't represent us. She brings talent to us because of our big fat mouths, so we can announce people with talent. She gets to pick her projects and her talent. She's never picked us. So you know what?
She was stuck on the freeway and figured, hey, I'm by the studio. Let me just drop.
You know what? I need someplace air conditioned. Those three losers are on. Let me stop by. So when the door opened, I thought, oh, she's bringing somebody new to sit with us. But no, she was just rubbing it in that her 7-year-old. Because for those of you that caught the earlier part of the show, that Arvin took 17 minutes to ask a ridiculous question. He was asking about health, and who knows what the hell that the question really meant. But Monica told us during the break that for the next 9 weeks, you're going to ride your bike across America for charity.
Hell, I was out of
not a motorcycle, a bicycle.
So you're going to pedal.
I'm going to be pedaling.
So once again, you're a better person than we are, which makes sense why you don't represent us. But I was laughing because Arvin, the other day, I asked Arvin, give me $5. He says, oh, sure, no problem. What's it for? For the kids. The amount of explicitives and foul language that came out of his mouth concerning children. But yet you're going to ride 9 weeks, 3,000 plus miles across the country for what cause?
Fuller Center. And we're going to actually pass by probably once a week. We're going to help a family either fix their homes or clean up, or mainly like the elderly. That
Monica, please. Monica, honey. Oh, wait.
Now you're just rubbing it in.
So you're going to go, I'm sorry. I just want clarity because you're going to go around the country on your bike and help people? People do that?
I have a question and a comment.
I knew you would.
I'm out of breath at 9 minutes in on the bicycle. And how do I get on that list to have you come by and clean up my house?
You're out of breath when you look at a bicycle.
I'm out of breath just saying that statement.
You got a really dilapidated home, like really all jacked up.
His whole life
You can't
is
even flush the
dilapidated.
toilet.
Dilapidated.
He has an outhouse. He has no toilet. He has an outhouse.
Hey, my hole in the ground counts.
So where are you departing from? Where's it?
I got a one-way ticket to Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Okay, from downtown LA or from where?
Where am I from?
You're coming from? No. This trip. This 9 weeks.
Oh,
where
I'm
you gonna
flying.
start?
I'm flying to New Jersey.
To Jersey.
Bringing my bike over there.
Okay.
One-way ticket to all the way 15 states.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys have a map. I have the map on Facebook.
Arvin couldn't recognize a map of the United States anyway.
And 15 states.
Let's see if I can bring up a map. I think he's on it.
And we're gonna end in Oregon.
Okay.
So
Nice.
New Jersey to Oregon.
So wait. Oh, I was gonna say if it was Colorado, I knew why you were gonna end up in Colorado. But
We're just gonna miss Colorado. We're gonna be up above.
What? After 9 weeks on the road, you're not gonna go for a little of the ganja, the Mary Jane?
Here we go. So here's a map.
You know.
Oh wow. Well, yeah, that's one of that's a pretty big, nice.
Okay,
that's not the map I needed, moron.
That's the map puzzle we bought my godson.
Like, that's
but that's good for Arvin right there. It's got colors
If you check my
pictures
Facebook,
and
check my Facebook.
Texas is 2 state overs. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we're gonna actually hit up the northern
2
part.
state
like
overs.
So
what kind of language is that?
A group of people that are gonna be cycling.
There's about 50 of us. Thank goodness.
Okay.
I can't do this by myself. I need a support vehicle. You know, I gotta have electricity at least. You know.
You know what would be? You know what would be the easiest way to get one bicycle with 50 seats on it? And you guys
Oh no,
just
that's
all go
actually
down the
really
road.
hard.
Is it
So
really?
I guess somebody's gonna be the main one pulling it. So
I got a question.
I know
So
who
how-
wouldn't be pedaling. That would
That would
me.
be you for
Yeah.
sure. So how does one? People talk about how they go on missions. I know there's certain religious groups that do it. Other people volunteer. How do you find the time to take 9 weeks out of your life? And it's not even 9 weeks out of your life, because if that was Arvin, he'd want to sleep on a beach somewhere where they brought him little fuzzy drinks and big burly men came and rubbed his feet. That's his dream.
Don't forget the umbrella and the drink.
But
I need the umbrella.
you're going to take 9 weeks off and not rest. You're going to ride across the country and work. What possesses somebody to do that? Because I want Arvin to hear this.
well,
Let me
I
turn- let me-
actually
Other than
Let me turn
mental
them off.
illness.
You know, I bought this road bike last year, and I figured, okay, I spent a lot of money on it. I should go on and ride. So that was my initial thought.
Is that
Like,
how
I
you get to that?
Yes, I didn't like to go to the gym. I was just like, I wanted to eat what I want. It was just.
So this is a guilt ride?
It was no.
I mean, I respect it if it is, but is this a guilt ride?
No, it wasn't. It was
Okay.
initially it was just like, let me get this bike and I just want to get on my bike and do something. I've always liked riding, but it wasn't. It was very once in a blue moon kind
Monica,
of thing.
I like riding too, but I mean, I want to ride the trail over here near the
I was
city,
gonna say,
but 3,000 miles.
Wait till you ride a road bike. Wait till you ride a road bike.
By those standards, something's wrong. Because I buy $200-300 running shoes, and that doesn't motivate me to go out and run.
And how many hours a day are you gonna be riding?
We're gonna be hitting about between 50 to 70 miles a day.
Okay.
Maybe the most I saw on the map was about 107 miles in one day.
Monica, I don't like driving 50 miles in an air-conditioned car with in a touring sedan, and you want to ride your bike.
I've been actually training in your area over here a few times.
Have you really?
There's quite a bit of bike trails, Rio Hondo area.
I got to tell you that the seat would have to be the size of this table.
Then you have
Yeah,
to.
I got nothing on that one.
Then you'd have to lather up your innards with Vaseline. Is all the rubbing.
Oh, they have cream for that.
Oh, good. Yeah, so that's all been.
Oh, you weren't in the room that time. I'm like, why does that sound familiar? That's right.
Yeah, no, I just But,
I'm
but you
learning
know
so
what?
much,
I want to
yeah.
say I applaud you for it. I'm more of today. I when I opened my email this morning, there was a GoFundMe campaign. There was a 74-year-old man who's trying to get back to Normandy, or 94. So anyway, I donated to the cause. That's more me. I don't mind giving
No le van a
25
cambiar de
bucks.
estación.
So
El
good.
show de las tres comadres. Ahorita regresamos.
The Three Guys Rant.
When you-
Real Estate Rant and AGR Realtors are proud supporters of Michael Aguilar and Associates, advocates for stroke awareness and integrative healthcare.
In February 2012, I suffered a stroke due to high blood pressure. I was rushed to the hospital where I was admitted for the next 30 days. I was initially told I may have to stay in the hospital for about 3 months, but I made rapid improvements in my recuperation and continued to improve to this day.
When Michael left the hospital, he did not have insurance to cover his rehabilitation, so he focused on integrative healthcare to get better. At the end of 2013, seeing a need for stroke awareness, Michael started his own company, Michael Aguilar and Associates, to focus on creating awareness about the dangers of high blood pressure and stroke.
If you would like more information, please call me at 562-464-7297, or you can visit my website at www.strokeawareness101.com.
Michael Aguilar and Associates, creating awareness and saving lives one person at a time.
The experts know that for pastry, Baker's Bodega has it all. Exclusive brands like Westco Bankmart, Satin Ice, and Pastry Pride. One-on-one day seminars for cake decorating and gelatin art. So for our service, wide range of ingredients and supplies, and for the low prices, Baker's Bodega has it all. But you don't need to be an expert. Baker's Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
Buenos dias, buenas tardes, and a big old howdy, y'all. This is the Red Mexican Alex Raimundo with my amigos, the Three Guys Ranting, not to be confused with Three Guys Panting. That was me outside your window the other night, ladies.
Streaming live from Los Angeles and worldwide, the Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Hot topics and headlines, love doctors, politics. The Three Guys Rant starts now.
The Three Guys Rant.
All right, we're back from the break. And we were trying to get Arvin to donate or help people, but he still says, hell no.
You know what I will donate to? It's funny that you started talking about, did you say Kickstarter or crowdfunding?
GoFundMe.
Dude, you got to donate to my charity. What do you mean? I'm here.
GoFundMe.
You want like a bottle of water or something?
But, $1 a mile. But I'm doing 3,600 miles.
I'll give you like a nickel a mile.
There you go. There you go.
So here's a map. Here's a map.
Yes. So yeah, I started Atlantic City right there, and there's different colors because each color is actually a week of riding. So we're hitting about 9 segments, 9
that
weeks
fourth
right
week
there.
is going to be a killer.
Which one?
Week number 4.
So, what is that ride from Nashville to Jackson?
That's what I was wondering.
They do that actually in the spring. I didn't get to do that this year, but it's the same. It's the same organization that do 2 rides, but I'm doing the really, really long one this year.
Again, I'm going to say I applaud you. I wish there was more people like you in the world.
Oh, there you go.
Yay!
3,600 miles to help people. Now, is this a fundraising or it is a fundraising? Mm-hmm. So then you're looking for sponsors.
Looking for sponsors, donations, encouragements.
Hey, we'll encourage you all you
want. Yes, I'm serious. I'm going to need every single hello out there on Facebook because it's going to be, I'm sure there's going to be a couple of rough.
Now you realize that's as far as Arvin goes with encouragement.
See, I did my part.
I'm good.
I did my part.
Thank you so much.
He's going to like it on Facebook, and he's going to say, see, I participated. So, all right. Mikey, what do you got for us?
Is Mark Cuban a racist?
No.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either, man. But there's been a lot of hoopla on his comments on that interview.
Was it?
Well, it's because he said that he didn't feel that the NBA should take away the team.
Well, but after everything he said, and the interview was a little bit lengthy, and what he said was kind of lengthy as well. But what everybody is grabbing, everybody is against him, is the hoodie.
The black hoodie comment. I saw
That's
that
it.
one.
Nothing else that
I'm sorry, I missed that one. What else? What did he say?
Well, he was saying that if you ever saw,
if he's walking on the street at night,
did he say an African American or did he just say black hoodie?
And I saw
he said an African American in a black hoodie. I'm gonna cross the street. And then he's like, if I saw a bald
white guy with
a bunch of tattoos, I'm going to cross back to the other side. So it's not like he pinpointed any certain race out, but everybody, that is funny, everybody related back to the incident out of Florida.
Trayvon Martin.
Trayvon Martin.
So that's the only thing that people took out of it and lost their mind over.
Yeah, but this is the media. This is what we do. This is the Twitter world.
Plus, he's right. Everybody's got prejudices.
Oh, I agree. I said that before
And
any
when
of
we
this
talked
came
about
out.
whenever we talked about Sterling, I said, there's no law against being an idiot. I mean, you can
But what's
be
funny is I'm not sure those are prejudices so much as fears.
right. You just want to be aware of where you're at, and you just want to avoid.
It's like when you visit New York City. They tell you avoid certain areas.
Right.
If somebody makes you uncomfortable, cross the street.
If I'm walking into the office and I eating a burrito and I see Arvin, I'm walking back out. 'Cause I know he's going to tackle me for it. So everybody has some sort of prejudice.
Yeah, but this again, it sells. Not it sells out in the papers, but it gets hits, it gets clicks, it gets tweeted about, it gets, you go on Facebook.
People like drama. So
Absolutely, nobody wants to hear happy feel good.
Right.
Rare. I mean, what was the last big happy feel good you can remember? Quick, Arvin.
Jay-Z got beat up in an elevator.
Arvin.
Does that count? Does that count?
If that's your happy feel good, Mikey.
Is in a public arena or in private?
Wow, I would have thought. I thought he would have said the birth of my child.
No, we're talking
that's not what I'm
about
talking
media
about.
sensation. You covered it. Last happy thing you can remember.
OKC winning last night.
Monica.
as a PR, I'm really sad to say I don't remember.
See, and for me, it was Bat Kid.
Yeah.
That was the
In
last.
San
Bat
Francisco?
Kid?
And there was a lot of people that
kid.
were against that.
Well, they're stupid.
Oh, because why are we spending all this money to give this little kid this dream and this and that, and it was messing up traffic and all sorts of stupid crap, man.
Oh, I mean, again, but people are never going to be happy. It doesn't matter.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there's Bat Kid, where
That's right.
the mayor got involved, the police chief got involved. Yeah, okay, and they had a Lamborghini. Some millionaire, billionaire said, "I'll let you play with my toys." Oh yeah, you should look that one up. The video on it is spectacular, Monica. You'd love it. This little boy had some disease, whatever, and
It was Make-A-Wish.
Make-A-Wish.
Right.
Dying.
But it was one of those things where it went out to the public in social media, and people went bonkers and decided to take it to the next level.
I would crowdfund that.
Wow.
It wasn't crowdfunding, you clown. You volunteered to be nice to the kid. But anyway, what I'm saying is...
Oh, look at that car.
But now, if I was to ask you, what is the last big media sensation you've heard? Go.
JC got beat up in an elevator.
Jay-Z got beat up in an elevator.
Monica?
I did read about WWF helping this one kid.
Well, they say that John
Yeah.
Cena, the wrestler, is the highest sought out after person for Make-A-Wish.
Make-A-Wish is just
Well,
rocking it.
it makes sense.
Yeah, I think he's been asked. I think he's done about 26 different
Okay,
things.
but to
altogether.
Mike's point, people say, why should those kids get special treatment? Why should we spend the money?
They say,
Blah,
there
blah,
we go,
blah.
John Cena. I
Well-
like John Cena.
They only have so many days on Earth.
I agree. And for me, I'm like, you know what? We spend money on so many stupid things.
Yeah, we do.
Helping a child who's,
Plus, it's a charity. It's not like they're using public funds to do it.
I agree. People
Well, not for
donate.
Make-A-Wish, but they did for the Bad Kid. Did they
Really?
not?
Does
No,
it
no,
matter?
I'm not against it.
Okay,
I was all
don't
for it. I
know.
wish I could have
For
been
all
there.
the stupid crap that cities spend money on, if they're going to help a little boy and get some goodwill, I'm all for it.
They should go get the money in Bell. There's a couple $1 million there that are unaccounted for.
They need to fix our streets.
But they did that. They tarred them. They went and they put all this new, a paint job on them, and they all look like hell again. That's what I'm saying. Instead,
Wow, is that the official description of what they did?
They tarred the streets.
But I do have the last positive story that pour my cockles. The base jumping dog.
The base jumping dog.
Did you see that one?
No, I did
Alan,
not.
can you find a picture of that
But
dog?
is that a
Being
feel-good story if you're the only one that knows about it?
This
The
thing went
base
viral.
jumping-
Yes, it's an adrenaline junkie.
Okay,
not the
but
dog.
it's not a
the
feel
dog.
good.
It is for me.
If you're going to talk about dogs, did you happen to watch World News tonight where they're talking how the military has taken some of the toughest people on the planet? There was a guy last night, 7 tours in Afghanistan. The guy was
Helping
ready to
with
kill himself.
therapy, try to put him back into
They gave him a
regular-
shepherd, and he said it was the stupidest thing he'd ever heard. A dog couldn't help him. 2 weeks in, the guy's crying, bawling his heart out, love with the dog. Now, of course, he'll kill anybody who gets near his dog, but I don't blame him.
See, I did hear about that.
But now, so that's a feel good. Do you understand the term feel good?
You know what? If I
Somebody
feel
jumps off a
good-
cliff with their dog.
Anything with a dog, I'm all for.
Okay, but a military personnel being helped by a four-legged friend. That's Monica, would you please
right there.
look? PR will help you.
He's not talking like when you go to Oceanside and spend your weekends on all
adopt a
four.
dog.
There we go. There's a dog.
Okay, he's an adrenaline
wow.
junkie. It's not a feel good.
That's the military guy?
No.
That's
Oh, that's just a
That's
picture.
Arvin's base jumping guy with a dog on his
Look at
back.
that. Tell me that's not awesome.
Wow.
Okay, it's
I
awesome.
need to do that with my Great
But
Dane.
it's not a feel good.
Wow. Are you going to be on top with a Great Dane?
I've been training him to get on my convertible. So
Hey, that's
Really? That's awesome.
That's a personal
little
question. Was
Cooper.
he's going to be on top or bottom?
Why you got to go and take it there, man?
Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
Monica, I got a question. Do you have any? I mean, what's been going on with you? Any new clients? Anybody exciting that?
yeah, I have a big red carpet event tomorrow.
Anything you can announce or want to talk about?
Huge. Yeah, it's gonna be with the LA mayor. He's coming over. We're honoring him and his wife, and we're gonna have Terry Crews out. We're gonna have Sharna Burgess from Dancing with the Stars, and gosh, I can't pronounce her name. Let me say it. Hafsat Abiola. You know her?
No.
She's the girl who is a Nigerian political activist. It was during the time in April where there was like over 100 girls that were taken in Nigeria.
Right.
That one? Well, she was the huge influence off of doing the hashtag Bring Back Our Girls
okay.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
She's
nice.
coming tomorrow.
That's great.
Yeah. There she is. So she's coming in tomorrow to support the charity called Coalition to Abolish Slavery and Trafficking.
I'm curious.
So-
What are your thoughts on that? Because when the Nigerian government over the weekend announced, or one of their stupid generals, we found them, but can do nothing about it. I didn't quite understand it, but Mike's the only one with military experience here, so I was going to ask him to comment on it. But I wasn't quite sure how the hell you say that.
I don't know. Maybe they have them in a position where there's no clear way to attack. Or
Yeah, but
assault
do you
and,
announce
know.
that? I mean, that's my question. It's like, how do you come out and...
Maybe that's what he's saying, to throw them off to then go in there and just blow everybody up.
Which I'm okay
Including
with.
the girls?
Wow.
We're really lucky in this country because Nigeria, it's a pretty corrupt place.
All right.
So-
I guess we'll be back for one final break after this.
Transmitiendo en vivo en Los Ángeles y alrededor del mundo. Would you like to comment? Get on the radio.
Check out our website at www.the3guysrant.com.
The Three Guys Rant.
If the truth hurts, then AM 1050 KCAA can be a real pain.
Hi, I'm Paul Lane, host of the KCAA Morning Show, and I'd like to take a few seconds to tell you about pollen bursts. You may not know, but I've been confined to a wheelchair for over 20 years, and I've always looked for ways to increase my energy, mental clarity, and just feel good. Well, I found it in pollen bursts. It's natural, delicious, and easy to take, and I think you should try some too. To find out more, email me at paul@kcaaradio.com. That's paul@kcaaradio.com. Hey, join me so we can burst together.
Add some crazy flavor to your vape pen. You're looking for something new and exciting in liquid vapor? Go to Crazy Cloud's e-juice. Find them at burstoflavor.com and try any of the new 12 flavors they have available. Blueberry, mint, raspberry, chocolate, gummy bear, hemp, watermelon, cola, orange, pina colada, coconut, or Red Bully. Call us today at 855-WE-BURST or visit us at burstoflavor.com and order yours today.
Hey, what's going on? This is Frank Palangi here. You're listening to the Three Guys Rant radio show. Rock on.
Streaming live from Los Angeles and worldwide, The Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Check out our website at www.the3guysrant.com. The Three Guys Rant starts now.
All right, we're back from the break, and I do want to cover a topic before we get back onto the insanity. I want to thank the listeners. Somebody just texted me, and it pretty much read, "You bunch of morons. How about asking Monica how they can donate or help the cause, and where should they go? Because we don't shut the hell up, apparently, and we oversought that." So
You know what? Block that listener forever.
I don't think it was
Thank
the
you,
listener.
listener. Thank you.
I don't think it was the listener because our listeners have the track phones and they can't really text on those. But go ahead.
Gee, that's nice. Call them all morons.
Were you able to get the link, or should
I just sent it over to him. He should be getting it here. But,
Okay, so we're looking for a link so that way it'll show up on the stream right now. If you're streaming, you can download it on the podcast. It'll be Arvin will put it up on our social media sites, and we'll make sure that all 2 of the listeners get to see exactly how to help Monica.
And that tells you something because there's
3,600.
There's 4
miles.
people in this room, but we only have 2 listeners, and that includes the people in this room.
That's because my mom's boycotting right now. Eh? She doesn't want to listen no more.
Wonder why?
Because she says that.
But you can check the website while we're waiting. It's
What's your website?
FullerCenter.org.
FULLER center.org.
Whoa, I thought you were going
And you can
somewhere
check out-
completely different with
there's a
that
link-
one.
Yeah, there's a link called
Do
Bicycle
you not
Adventure.
hear her talking about helping people?
You're like, F you.
It's funny. I was looking at you when I said it, but come on. For crying out loud.
Fuller.
Fuller Center.
Like,
Are you making fun
Fuller
of my weight again?
Brushman,
No.
Fuller, remember the old days? Fuller,
All
All right.
I love you guys.
Why,
That'd be a good,
Alan,
good website for something at Filler Center.
I'm sure it exists.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway.
Arvin, what else
We're
do
not
you have
talking
in
about that
closing?
right now.
I'm sorry, what?
What else do you have in closing? And please don't ask Mike how to say English and Spanish again. Okay, I can't
La
handle
palabra
that.
del día es inglés.
Did you hear the show last week, Monica? Because that was spectacular. Arvin was going off on some tirade about something in Spanish. So he's asking Mike, how do you say English in Spanish? And no,
How do you say the word English?
in Spanish, yes. And Mike,
Inglés.
right. Mike
Yeah.
answered. But that had nothing to do with Arvin. And Arvin completely lost his train of thought. He just went off the rails. It just
Why you gotta be like that, man?
because it was spectacular.
Well, you know what? There is a rise in sexually transmitted diseases amongst people over 50.
Hey, man, when it's
Midlife crisis?
Viagra.
No. They're blaming it on 50 Shades of Grey.
Are you
They call it the
serious?
50 Shades effect.
Are they
That's
talking
funny because
about-
that same study 5 years ago, they were blaming Viagra.
Well, probably back then, but now since 50 Shades came out, they're saying that people in their
Who
50s
wrote that?
are being more
Promiscuous?
adventurous.
Yeah, but it was the same horny old people, 5 years ago because they said Viagra.
Right.
Let them keep it up longer, so they were all banging each other at these homes and retirement centers.
Even at retirement centers,
Right.
man. Yeah, there's pimps in there.
Well, I've known people that have worked at retirement communities, and they say when they've gone in to check up on the elderly to have them take their pills, oh man, somebody's head is hitting the headboard in that room.
There's no cutoff on a certain age that
No,
you can get it
no,
anytime.
no.
I'm learning a lot here.
Yeah,
Because
well, they were interviewing.
I've heard them say, if I be pimping, she be limping.
Oh, no, you did not.
If you saw 60 Minutes a few weeks ago, they were talking about all the 90-plus people who live at Leisure World. And
And I
they
guarantee
say,
their health is spectacular.
sure, because they say they drink their alcohol every day. And they're all getting busy knocking boots, and they're having a good time.
I thought you were
and-
going somewhere with that one
So,
too.
so what
Easy.
so what do you call those ladies? Because they can't be cougars. They got to be something else, man.
Well, they're
Those
not-
are called saber tooths.
There you go.
That's Arvin at the3guysrant.com.
Yeah, I mean, if she's 70 and 80 and she's still getting it on, it's not a cougar anymore.
Wow.
Well, no, but a cougar doesn't. I mean, that's older woman, younger man.
Right, I know, but
But if,
because I
if
was
you're
thinking
both
about-
80,
If she's 80 and you're 50,
That's
gotta
a
there you go.
That's a
cougar.
Right.
I'm going with saber tooth. With
That's
fake
hard.
teeth. She took her dentures
You
out.
can't say saber tooth because they may not have teeth.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
She took them out. And to me, that's a lady.
Arvin at the 3guysrant.com one more time. All right, Arvin, take it home. We've got about 3 minutes left.
Now, it's official. From my understanding, as of this morning, Apple bought Beats by Dre
For $3 billion.
Yes, $2.6 billion with a $400 million back-end cash-out deal of some sort. But yeah, $3 billion. And they actually get to be on the board. So I'm excited to see what happens with Apple now.
You understand? It's not going to matter.
The only
It
thing I'm
has to
wondering is-
matter.
They got $85 billion in the bank.
No.
sitting there.
They have $150 billion
Sitting
cash
in the
right.
bank.
Right. No. But I'm talking about it in regards to Apple. I think hopefully it'll now
See,
start to
that's what I love
diversify a
about you
little
young
bit.
people. This is why I say you guys are morons.
Oh,
You
please do
understand
tell.
that it has nothing to do
Look at
with the purchase. You know why they did it? To appease the,
streaming service.
no, to appease the shareholders, because the shareholders are saying,
Ooh, I thought you were going
we
somewhere
want a
completely different with that
dividend.
one.
We want you to give some of that money back. And Apple's like, whoa. Can't have it back. We got to buy stuff. So we're going to take $150 billion and we're going to spend 2% of it. And we're going to buy some very expensive headphones so we can charge even more and put our white symbol on the side.
Right.
Okay, so it's not about the headphones.
I'm just wondering how much
Interesting.
Dr. Dre made in the deal.
They said about 600 million.
No, I thought it was above $1 billion.
Well, he did say he was going to be the first
I want to say it was
rap billionaire.
I want to say it was like 1.2 billion.
Okay. Well, he was going to be the first rap billionaire.
Smart with his money.
Very smart.
I'm not sure what those are. I don't want to know what he's holding in his hand right there.
The radishes, man. Radishes.
The first prototype of the Beats headphones.
All right, we got about a minute and a half left. Monica, put it out one more time. Where we? How can we help you? What are you going to be doing?
Put it out one more time. What? I never saw it put them out.
Her notice, man. There it is. All right, we finally.
Fullercenter.org. You can find my donation form over there. I'm trying to raise $3,600 at least. But more is welcome. Thank you so much. And a hug for me. Look, $36. One hug for me. There you go.
How far along are you?
Damn it.
I'm
Does that mean I owe you
already
$36 then? Because you hugged me on the way in.
I just actually met my goal 2 days ago.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
great.
you.
Man, I was about to write a check.
When does it start?
More the merrier.
When are
I'm
you
leaving Wednesday.
Oh, wow.
Next
in a week.
Wednesday. Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah. So I won't see you guys till probably September.
Can we put a
Maybe.
GoPro on your forehead?
I have a GoPro. Yeah.
All right. I want to see some video of this.
I'll send you guys some videos.
Please do. Yeah, we'd love to get some updates
Maybe
while you're on the
reporting-
road.
Doing a little field reporting for you
That
guys.
would be outstanding. I'd like video of people helping people. So maybe Arby could learn something as
You know
we
what?
go
Just
through.
delete that before you push send.
All right, it's been another edition of the Three Guys Rant, where the really absurd news and talk takes place. We hope you've enjoyed the show, because we haven't. We want to thank Monica for being here with us. Good luck on your trip, and we'll see you very soon. Have a great week.